got something a bit different for you guys. It has 2 extra cylinders, which I don't know if we can all agree on. But, grab the torch. But here we have a Ranger Raptor. So it's the Raptor Australian version. Brand new 2021, or 2022 I think it is. And it has a 5 litre Coyote motor in it. V8 supercharged job. Has a Roush supercharger, Ford Performance on it. Yeah, full everything. Snorkel, bar, rebar. The car's legit. She's just been built. And now, yeah, it's actually in Tassie getting tuned by yours truly. Needs a bit of a tune-up, needs a bit of a fix, all that sort of thing to get right. I'm even involving some people from America to help me out. These are pretty unique in how they ran. They have port injection and direct injection, heaps of emission control and stuff like that. Like the way it's mapped in the computer, way more involved than the Barra. So just to make sure I get it 100%, I'm involving some more people in the background. But yeah, this is the setup. I'll show you on the dyno. And then at some stage we'll get her on the dunes and we'll see what she does out on the sand. He plans on using it. It's got all the Fox shocks and everything in it. All been revalved and everything else. She's pretty well had the full catalogue thrown at it. And it's a bit of a rig. Pretty loud too. The previous tune made 500 kilowatts, but it also, I don't know how much info to share, may have damaged the engine slightly. So that's why it's getting retuned with myself. We'll run her up and see what it does. Nice new car though.
It's comfortable.
It's comfy here. So it runs a 10R80 gearbox, Mustang controlled by everything, and then a CAN system talking to the car to get the car working. This is what the data log looks like. This is some of the crap mapped points. All these mapped points, similar to like other Mustangs, Camaros, all the American stuff. Pain in the ass to try and tune, because it gives all different spark tables. There's like 20 different spark tables, 20 different air ratios. Crazy hard, but cool for learning. And apparently now I know sort of how it works. So we'll run this up and we'll soon learn if I do know, I guess.
Hey, I'm Dan. I own this car.
Yep.
Barra Taz is onto it.
Barra with Bobby.
Bobby McBoost, we're going to send this thing.
We are. We doing a quick run to 6 grand. We got some more heat in the motor again because we're working on a couple of things. We'll do a run up. It just went into a torque mode because it doesn't have wheel speed. New cars are annoying, but this is it.
This is it.
So far. The paddle shift's nice though. Up to gear 6, 10-speed auto. She takes a while to get there. How did we go this time? We're at about 380 kilowatt mark. We now just put a boost reference on it. Pause this. So we've done a few run-ups on the thing. And yeah, it looks trick, sounds good, all that sort of thing. But the reason it's here is trying to fix problems and make sure it's all correct. And at the moment, our boost, oh, that's power. Bear with me. At the moment, green is power, blue is boost, and you can see it sort of drops off and the boost is just falling off. So boost pressure, 7.8 pound. 2650 supercharger, was expecting more, and at the moment it's not really giving it to us. So that holds us up at the minute on the Mustang Raptor. We're thinking it's either got a boost leak or could have some belt slip. We're not quite seeing the boost that we would like to see for this setup. So we're gonna work on that before we push it any further and go from there. So that's easy done, but unfortunately we don't get a full tune tonight. I think I was pretty busy this night and it was getting pretty late because I didn't really give an ending to this video. I talked about a few things but didn't really go over much and then didn't give an ending. So here I am. We ended up finishing the tune there because it wasn't making the boost we should be seeing. One, it should be more boost, and two, boost on a supercharger is from engine RPM. The higher the RPM, the harder the supercharger spins, the more boost it makes, or at least will keep boost up to the engine if it's a well-sized supercharger. It's a 2650 supercharger. It's plenty big enough for the 5 litre V8. So it was dropping down on boost, as you just saw on that graph. It shouldn't be doing that. It's wrong. So it's either got belt slip, a boost leak, or the exhaust isn't flowing enough, like it's got something wrong with the catalytic converters or something. The headers are big enough on it, they're flowing enough. So really, this is what it should look like on a dyno graph. This is just from VMP, which is American. They do supercharged Coyotes and stuff. You'll see the boost graph. This is all just their different Gen 3 chargers. Climbs, also definitely climbs. It's definitely not dropping at all. And their power increases as it goes. That's what it's supposed to look like. No point wasting our time, needs fixing, and then we'll look at it again. That's the plan. It hasn't gone quite that well for Dan, the owner of the Ute. I feel bad for him. He's had a bit of a stuff around since the previous people who tuned it damaged the motor. The car got a new motor. I got tasked with fixing it. And then all of a sudden, whoop, I'm not fixing it. It went to Melbourne, Australia to get looked at. And he's only just got the Ute back. And it's still not right, in my opinion. So it sucks for Dan. I'll probably end up getting it back and fixing it. I feel I shouldn't need to fix a car that has just been built and should be making the power and doing everything that he was promised, basically. But I probably will end up with the car back, make the power it's meant to make. At the moment, from the shop he got it back from, supercharged V8, it's making 250 kilowatts. He's got the car back, the car's sick, just needs a little bit more of a tickle to make the power it's meant to make, and then the thing's going to be sick. It'll be on the dunes, it'll be full driving, and we'll film it then. Right, enough of me. This weekend we're drifting, Symmons Plains, be there if you're keen, it's not meant to rain anymore, and the Pintara is ready. I'm excited. See you later.